The advantage of the blessing of the animals for some, it might be a disappointment for others, is that this is also the shortest sermon of the calendar year. I have two pictures for us to look at today. They are a statue. You see one side and the other side. And I'm going to invite our tech team to put up the first slide that's on the screen so that you can see the statue that's in there. So take a look at this photo and just take a look at maybe the expressions on the faces. See what the different animals are doing. See what is happening there. This is one side of a statue that might be very familiar to some of us if you've had a $20 bill in your midst in the past 15 years or so. This is, and I apologize, I've looked at 3 different websites for the correct pronunciation, The Spirit of the Haida Gwaii by Bill Davis, who is an artist on the West Coast. You'll notice that you have one creature at the front of the boat, he's punching the bird. You have the snake at the back, he's biting the oar. It looks like everyone's scrambling, everyone's angry, everyone's competing, right? And if you were in a boat, imagine yourself in this boat, and this is what's happening. What's going to happen to your boat? You're going over, right? It ain't going to happen very long. You're going to tip over, into the water you go. But if we look at the other side of the statue, if we flip to the next slide, please. Now take a look at what everyone's doing. Look at their faces. It looks a little bit more serene, right? Like they're not jubilant faces, but they're faces of calm. They're faces that know what's going on, that everyone is working together to either paddle or to hold each other in the boat together, to make sure that no one is struggling, no one is in pain, everyone is on that boat and working together. This is as literal as it gets with the phrase, we're all in the same boat. We are all in this together, both with our human friends and our animal companions. And we can either work together or not work together. We can either acknowledge when we need to help and when we need help or not. We can either celebrate all of the people and the critters that are on the boat with us, or we don't. And we struggle and we fight. And sometimes it's really tempting. I'm not saying that boat is super comfortable. If I had to sit beside a bear and a snake and a raven in a very small boat, I would not be the happiest person. I would be wondering why my ticket to Celebrity Cruise put me on this boat when I asked for a little bit more room. I know, right? But we're all able to be in the same boat together. We're all able to sit together. We're all able to move together. We're all able to travel together when we take the moment to say, hey, you have to be here. I have to be here. How are we going to be here together? And hey, it's not just you and me. It's all of our dogs and cats. They are our family as well. It's the birds and the guinea pigs. It's the stuffed animals. It's the ones come and gone. It's the ones we're going to meet. We're all in the same boat. We're all traveling together. A day like this is to acknowledge that, and a day like this is to celebrate that. Where amongst everything else, we get to say, we are in this boat together, and God said it is so good. Thank God we're in it together. As we go and bless our animals, as they have blessed us today, we celebrate and honor and remember. Let us do so with the knowledge that we are not doing this as one separate being away from another separate being, but we're doing this all in the same boat together so we could travel off to a future where there's love and peace for every creature, great and small. Amen.